E aí, galera do PDePopBR, sejam bem-vindos ao show do Mother Mother. A primeira vez que eles vêm para o nosso país como headliners do próprio show. A gente bateu um papo super legal com eles. Vamos dar uma conferida? Well, after last year's Lollapalooza show, you guys could build a very, very huge fan base here in Brazil. So tell us, what are the differences between a festival show and the first headlining show in Latin America?
I think a festival show is like you go to a party and you don't know anybody. Maybe you have a few friends and you go, "Hey, nice to see you, man." But then there's a lot of meeting new people. So he's like, "Hello, I'm Ryan and this is who I am." And you're trying to impress upon them why you're a cool person. That's like a festival. And it's fun, it's exciting, but it's also a little intimidating because you don't know everybody. Whereas a solo show, it's like a secret dinner party with your best friends, and everybody's around the table, and you're drinking wine, and you're telling secrets, and you're telling stories. It's like there's familiarity, there's intimacy, because you're part of the same family. So it's two different types of parties. Very different.
Good analogy.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Speaking about fans, what do you remember that is the most special thing about Brazilian fans?
Just the energy. So much passion. We don't, we love our Canadian fans, our North American fans too, but the energy, I think, down in Latin America is just a little bit more spicy. So, very cool.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I think like they Brazilian people have more of a talent in expressing emotions, especially positive emotions. I think people in North America, and especially in Canada, are more reserved. It's just part of our culture to hide our feelings a little bit.
Yeah.
But it seems like down here there's an open channel for that love, that energy to come through, and it's beautiful to feel it, and it's inspiring. It sort of teaches us to be more open and more emotional ourselves.
Well, let's talk about Grief Chapter. You have released your ninth studio album back in February, and it recalls mental health and grief. Could you tell us a little bit about the creative process of this work?
Yeah, we were touring in Europe for much of the writing, which was different for us, and really nice because we're all together, we're playing music every night, we're connecting to our fans, we're hanging out in green rooms, sound checks, and we're sharing new song ideas. And so for that reason, the writing was really beautiful and connected as a band. And then we got to Vancouver and just went to a studio and spent a lot of time on this record. I think we were in a studio for 100 days. And why did we write about grief and death? I don't know. I think I kind of have a theory that when life is great, you think about the fact that it's going to end. And life's been really good to us over the past few years. Like, we blew up on TikTok, we got to tour the world, we were given a new lease on life and our career. So we've been in the happiest time of our career. And it reminds you that you're going to die. You know what I mean? Like, when things are good. So I believe that has something to do with why we wrote these songs.
Great. Well, TikTok. You have a song that went viral on TikTok. Did this song influence somehow on the creation process of Grief Chapter?
Do you want to take this?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think that because the new fans and this new generation of kids who picked up on Hayloft and some of the other older music and shared it so much and loved it so much, it kind of emboldened us to harken back to some of our earlier times, some of our earlier music. It gave us kind of creative license to do maybe a little more of just what we really want to do. So I think it's made us more authentic, and I think we're all like extremely lucky and grateful that that happened. I can't remember what the question was, but I got into the fans being amazing.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's like typically I think you would get viral success and then you would feel pressure to I don't know, to create in order to maintain it, or to seize the moment. But for us, it just reminded us that what we do instinctively is the best thing. And so it almost made it easier to be creative after we got the success.
Yeah.
It did. It did make
Yeah.
it easier. Yeah.
You have been traveling the world, right? And as aforementioned, this is the first headlining tour in Latin America. How does it feel?
It feels fortunate. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think there's many bands from Canada that get that opportunity. We certainly never believed that we would have that opportunity. We hoped and prayed, but I guess after a while you just think that that's not going to happen. So it's like it's happening. So, you know, we feel so lucky and grateful and excited. There's really not much more to say than that. We're very fortunate and lucky. If you have anything to add to that?
That just feels the same. Like, we never thought we would come to Brazil. We never thought we would go to Peru or to Chile. Like, it's just
Bogota, Colombia.
like,
It's like
come on.
it's a long way from home.
Yeah.
And yeah,
To be exposed to different cultures, different languages, to come down here at all, you know, is just
and to look out and then there's someone singing your song.
Yeah, this is exactly
in Bogota.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's just incredible.
How do you
Sorry to cut you
even?
off.
That's okay. No. How do you even like take that in? It's just absolutely amazing. We just feel so grateful.
Yeah, it's like a dream.
Yeah.
Well, you talked about younger generations of fans. And how can you keep the already loyal fans and call younger fans to you, to the work that you provide, to the work that you have to present? How do you cope with this?
I guess you don't try to keep anybody. I think when you try to do something in order to protect your success or your fan base, then it comes across as strategic and inauthentic, and it doesn't work. So you just have to be honest. You have to write honest music and then present yourself honestly online. And for us, just a big part of that is just being kind and supportive and positive and creating a space that whether you're young or old, you feel accepted and you feel supported. That's important to us. And then you let go. And if that doesn't appeal to somebody, that's fine. If a young fan doesn't feel that, or if an old fan doesn't feel that, that's fine. We're just being honest, and whoever connects to that honesty is welcome. Yeah.
I want to know if you could say something to your fans who are watching us here on PDePop. And what are your plans for the future?
Well, we are just like in this little creative bubble right now. We have old songs being released, like demos coming out in November. 20 demos from 20 years. Very cool project. And then we're working on new songs in the studio that probably going to come out next year. More touring. So I feel like because of the new success that we were given so late in our career, it rebirthed our energy it's like we're just getting started. That's how it feels now. So you can just expect lots of new stuff to come. Hey everybody at Page Pop, it's Ryan
And Jasmin.
from Mother. We just want to say hello, much love, thank you, hope you're well. Can't wait to see you in person. Bye.